Hi, I'm Chase,
I'm Chris.
and this is Love Hate, and we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts, and we're going to...
Well, it just faded to black.
All right, we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix on the Proud mode, and I hate this game. I think it's a bad game. He thinks it's a good game, and we're going to put our brain power to mix and fight.
Well, this is one of my favorite games, possibly my favorite.
Gotcha.
So I think I can argue it pretty well.
Yeah. And I played this game once during the summer, and I didn't enjoy it. Well, what's your favorite level? I just want to let's find a baseline. Yeah.
My favorite levels.
Is it Hollow Bastion?
Hollow Bastion, yes, is one of my favorites.
See, like, I feel like we've come to terms on agreeing about this. Like, I think me and you, we don't see eye to eye on this game completely, but we agree on a lot of things.
There's a lot.
Walk on to something else.
You got this.
I like Hollow Bastion the most too.
Yeah.
What I don't like about most levels is the backtracking you have to do constantly. Do you agree or disagree with me, please?
In Hollow Bastion?
Because in Hollow Bastion, you have to go through the whole level again as a Dark Boy, and then all you have to go through it forward once time.
You can just jump off the ledge.
Yeah, I know, but you still have to go back and like do the things.
Yeah.
And then you also have to go back again after you get your powers back.
What do you mean after your power's back?
After you get to Keyblade again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to go through it
but
again.
But it's much shorter.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's this. I mean, it is much shorter, but like also because you know what you're doing.
Well, all the mechanisms aren't re-triggered, so you can just go right to the end.
I mean, no, you still have to go through like, all those paths and everything, though.
Yeah.
Like that's my problem with a lot of this game. I'm just gonna keep dimes. I'm gonna keep like looking to the left.
How are you enjoying Proud mode?
I'm not enjoying Proud mode.
All right.
But like speaking of Big Al and like characters in this game, the best part of this game is probably actually the Disney characters, like how well they're actually brought to life.
I can agree with that.
That's probably my favorite part of this game because I don't enjoy a lot of this game. But even as a fan of not Disney, seeing all the characters that are in Disney being like actually brought to life pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool thing. But like this stuff where it's just like, now you fight Clayton on a big chameleon, I'm not a big fan of as much.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, you can just sort of get them locked in the corner.
What, no, I hate these bosses suck. All right, let's actually get these bosses in this game suck, and none of them are really good except as I draw a blank on what character I don't know. Is there a boss you like? Just let me. Then maybe we can agree on that because I'm trying to think. There's not a lot I like.
Bosses I really dislike.
Okay, cool. There's bosses you're fine with is like the end of that statement then. But there's no boss that you're like, this is what I enjoyed.
Some of the secret bosses are fun.
Okay, so I never played a secret boss because once I beat this game, I never wanted to touch it in my life again.
Yeah, so Sephiroth requires a lot of skill.
Okay.
Like you really have to learn the patterns to the boss and really nail the timing on a lot of the attacks.
Sephiroth always like in any game makes me laugh still. So you always got it. There's Parasite Cage. This guy is.
This is phase 2.
Oh, this is phase 2 Parasite Cage. The much better
Slightly
version.
harder.
Yeah. I don't
think.
remember even like having trouble with this fight.
No, it's the easiest fight in the game.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Then I feel still good in my ability.
Yeah, I just died. So I really like.
There's Captain Hook.
Reverse armor.
Yeah, reverse armor is actually a good fight.
Yes.
That might be my favorite fight in the whole game.
You want to do it right now?
Let's do reverse armor right now. But you do it while I talk and ramble incessantly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, a lot of people will say that the battling and combat in this game is probably the worst in the series. I will disagree there because I actually think it's a lot more substance than Flash, whereas like the other games are. So it's just simple, like you dodge roll, you hit, you attack, you do air combos when you can. Whereas in the future games, you have different ways of tackling bosses, but pretty much all of them are viable, and some of them don't require any skill whatsoever.
Gotcha. So this is more of a kind of wait for your moment to attack instead of just going all the time in. Once we have to come in the middle, we have to agree on stuff. And I think we actually totally agreed on almost everything there.
Yeah.
And so at some point, I'm just going to say, you like this game more than I do. And like that's going to be apparent. But why do you like this game so much? Give me like your thesis.
A lot of it's nostalgia. This is a game that just eats up the nostalgia because it's, it's Disney.
Yeah.
And it knows that's what it is because it uses those Disney properties. It doesn't even try to make original stories with the Disney films. Like you said, you replay through the Disney films. And I'm a big fan of Disney, partly because of this game, but I already was before when I played it when I was 9. Yeah. Something like that. So when you go into the game, you got to know, like, it's just a nostalgia fest.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is. But also, it's one of the first not JRPGs, action RPGs I played. This came out in 2002.
Yeah.
There weren't many before then that were 3D, at least. I can think of maybe, if you consider Zelda.
Yeah.
But it's not really JRPG, like Secret of Mana.
Okay. So this is what you'd say is this was like a game you got into as a kid that really broadened ARPGs
Yes.
for you, and I can really see that as someone who came into it really late. It didn't have the substance or stuff of games that I've been playing that I had played. I never owned this game. I played it recently. So, but I can really see it as a great jumping in point for people who love this, who are going to love this genre, and that's really cool.
If you're not into video games but you like Disney, this game's for you.
This is a super fun romp. That's really easy to get into.
And I think the game's best if you look at it like in a time capsule.
Yeah.
Like look at it as, oh, this came out in 2002. They really haven't remastered all that much since then. It's been re-released twice.
Yeah.
And they really haven't changed all that much from it. Just, updated the textures a little bit and then up the resolution. But I mean, the game still looks great. It still plays fun.
Yeah. You know what? The game works. It's a product of its time. And if you want to go play it, I'd actually say, hey, recommend it. Everyone likes it. And who doesn't like a little Disney? I've been Chase.
I'm Chris.
And this is Love or Hate.